Hello, friends. Just wanted to connect and share. Um, yeah, just had an impulse to connect with you. Whilst we wait for people to get in, I suggest just jump straight into it and let's realign. Take a deep breath. Exhale through the mouth. So, as you know, when we connect together, we can generate a much stronger field. We just need to have an agreement that, you know, the source, the creator, it goes by different names with different people. So you can just connect by the name that you connect with. Let's just all feel it together because at the end of the day, we all connect into one. Okay. Uh, for the sake of, and there's no such thing as like, let's all call it the same name, but the great spirit, if everybody resonates, you can just talk to this great spirit by the name that you used to. Great spirit, be with us right now in this journey, in this spontaneous Zoom call to share, to realign, to reconnect. Great spirit, talk through me. Talk the essence, the truth that you want to translate through me. Okay. Let everybody feel this energy right now. Should be coming from your heart center. If you're not feeling anything, you can just ask. I want to feel the unified source, the great spirit, the singular one spirit that connects us all from ladybug to tree to you and me. I just want to feel it in my heart right now. Okay, I'm gonna do a connection to so you can feel it. Иисус Христос, запусти энергию любви в каждом из нас прямо сейчас. You can just type in what you're feeling if you're feeling any difference. Yeah. Talk through me. So it was a spontaneous call that I wanted to share with you just to explain that, the world is changing. We have an AI coming in and basically have, taken what, human development on itself. So if you think of from the old paradigm, yeah, the AI is replacing. I mean, 40 jobs are extinguishing, disappearing every month, 40 professions, and it's just accelerating. So what do we do from here? So there's new talents that are opening up. Mm, and you can ask for them. And it's not just a talent to paint and draw and play music. Like I had this new talent that opened up within me that people start to feel this great spirit in me. Or not in me, when they're near my field, near in my presence. I never used to have this talent, I was a bioarchitect, still am, and I'm very much connected with reality. But It's very different. I've managed to lose all fears. Uh, we'll get back into bioarchitecture a bit later. I'm doing a couple of things and, just show you. So I'm very much connected with um, reality here. I'm drawing a wetland, an earthship wetland in this bioarchitecture home. Uh, just so you understand that I'm very much there. It's been a lot of work. It's the heat exchangers that I'm developing for very cold climate. But for hot climates, we don't need it. And I'm developing for hot climates. These are the hyper adobe walls. And I'll get back to my thought that there's a side domes hyper to hyper. And by the way, everything that's made with hyper adobe can be printed. Yeah, 3D printer. Which way we're going? There's a timber roof. Timber roof has got also tons of layers. So this is obviously done from great a lot of mistakes and things. The onions up at the front, there are. They have 3 layers. Let's unlock. Now, just so you can also see what I'm busy with. Um, you know, so there's not just a spiritual talk. There's a three-layered, three-layered onion. Uh, yeah, and it's got bricks. Um, you monochrome, huh? Pen? Oh gosh, why that? Anyway, so it's got there's the bricks, there's the insulation, and there is the outer um, plastering layer to cover up. So very much in details. I mean, there's the beam, bond beam. Um, there's the rebar that holds, and this is all the things I've done in my St. Petersburg home. And that's how I connected with straps, these beams to the hyper adobe. By the way, the side domes are there not for fun. They are also for fun. One is an entrance and another one is a sauna or a sleeping room. These are buttresses because this roof will put outwards pressure, as you can see on this beam. So these domes are here to support us. It's very much linked with reality. That's what I'm saying. Windows, there they are. By the way, I managed to figure out with windows, you buy them second hand, you drop them 10 times cheaper in price. Water, there's some IBC tanks here for fish and aquaculture that will be underneath the pathway, underneath the timber. You can walk on top of it. Yeah, there's the greenhouse. It's got a double, what is it? Like a beam, like a metal beam. Yeah, and so on and so forth. So I don't want to take over the conversation. Oh, and of course, there's the acrid domes in the back. Where are my acrid domes? There they are. Yeah. 2 domes, with nice entrances and big window. By the way, if you're wondering why the hell why on earth such a big long window, these will be healing chambers, by the way, that with mirrors, that like a special thing. Зеркала Козырева. You can just Google it and see. So because I have the berm, and the berm is we've got insulation, obviously. Yeah, we've got the insulation, isofoam. It's all buried, so yeah, it's got water tanks, isofoam insulation, plastic for um, waterproofing. Second layer of plastic for waterproofing, and then we obviously have our burial, like an earthship. So what makes it different? I've got, by the way, the windows in the northern side, which earthship doesn't. It's according to Vastu, is very important. Entrances from east also. My Vastu teacher should check this out. Yeah, and I've got the sauna here. Anyway, I don't want to go into too much on this, but to share with you um, the reality that working with. So to get back to what I was saying, um, yeah, very important to just get rid of fear. I think that's the first thing that I want to share with you. Because I just like many of you lived in a way that reptiloids like New World Order and fears pumped into us from outside. Yeah, new cell and blah blah blah. You all know it. But whilst we're all knowing it, it's so encoded in us that it's seldom re almost impossible to get rid of fear. Even, I tried so many things. I tried to live on the land, 7 hectares in 2010. I bought land in the south coast of Southern Africa, a beautiful piece of land, just like stunning, 7 hectares. I tried so many different things, thinking that when I get there, then things will get better. And it didn't. I'm sitting right now in a city with 40 million people, Moscow. Been here for 2 months and I'm leaving shortly out. I have a flat here, mm, our family flat. Yeah, and I was able to get rid of fears 1.5 years ago in April or so last year. And I changed the belief system also that I need to work hard to make money. So I've just been having loads of fun. I'm not trying to sell you anything, by the way. Uh, there's no new paradigm. I'm not trying to swerve you into some cult. I'm just explaining to you that I was able to get rid of fear and I was able to change my belief system that I need to work for money, that I can just do what I love, including this podcast where we have, only a couple of people watching right now live. I didn't plan it. I just had an inspiration and I did it on the moment, right here, right now, because there is nothing except right here and right now. And I just want to do this gentle sharing, which is coming from the Great Spirit. The Great Spirit is because I've been able to connect to it so deeply, I am translating it. And you may or may not resonate, but just feel it. Great Spirit, pick us up on a maximum level of love by, if it's everybody's wish, make us all feel love right now. Take a deep breath. Just observe in your heart area, like a little. You can close your eyes. You can put your right hand on your heart. We're always talking about spiritual heart, yeah, in the center. You can go with your fingers, like with your nails, just spreading out a little bit. And just do a little visualization. It's the only time we need to do visualization. I mean, unless you want to visualize something else later or whatever. But in this, yeah, just imagine a little light, just a little white light just spreading out. And you can say the words whispering or aloud, or if you resonate with them, because everything is done by the free will. By the power of my free will, I open my heart for love. I observe in my heart center energy of the Great Spirit, the spirit of unity, the spirit of love, the spirit of agreement, cohesion, the unified spirit inside me and in each and one of us. And the spirit, my heart is connected to the spirit, and this love energy spreading out through from the center of my heart, spreading out, expanding through all my cells. You can do a little stretch if you're feeling, yeah. And all my cells, inside every cell, I see the same source of vital energy, life force, which expands in every cell. And my whole body is lifting up energetically to the maximum level of love, vibration right now. Great Spirit, I want to feel more love. Lift me up to a maximum level of bliss energy right now. By my will. And my will is the law for everything that happens in my life. I take full responsibility and full accountability for my life and for everything that happens in my life. If you want to yawn, you can yawn. I reclaim the responsibility and I choose to believe in perfection. I choose to believe in perfection. Even if I don't believe in perfection, I choose to believe in perfection. Of everything that is happening in my life and everything that happened in my life and will happen. I choose because I have a choice. So with my choice, I choose to believe in perfection. Even if I don't believe in perfection, Great Spirit, show me the perfection. And now you can think of a certain situation. Show me the perfection in this situation. Take a deep inhale. Exhale with your mouth open. If you want to yawn, please yawn. Neurons are rewiring. I choose to believe in the love that stood behind the situation. Inhale. I choose to believe in love that stood behind all situations and even everything that's happening in my life right now. I choose that love stands behind it all. I disconnect myself from all fake gods, all entities, anything that doesn't serve me, anything that doesn't increase my life force. I thank you for our communal effort, for our experience together, but I no longer need you. Great Mother, Mother Earth, the Great Feminine, please take these entities and spirits that are not serving me any longer, that are not increasing life force within me. Please take them by the hand and take them to their rightful owners, their rightful masters. And if such are absent, take all of them to our singular source. Right now, I thank them all for our communal experience, but I don't need them. Thank you, Great Mother. Oh, I believe and I understand that the fear has been implanted in me, and Great Spirit, release me from all fear programs. I don't know how to get rid of them. I tried it all. Please, just by your mercy, by the power of my will, I state my will. I release all fear programs and anything associated with them on all levels of my consciousness, from my neurological pathways, from my body and all my cells, from all my bodies, from all my chakras, from all my energetical bodies, from all past, present, and future. I release all fear programs right now by my will. And my will is the law. for everything that happens in my life. Oh. Oh. Thank you, great spirits. Thank you, angels and archangels. You can thank whoever you want right now by the name you call the singular creator. Thank you. Thank you, great mother, the feminine aspect of God, creator. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you, all ascended masters who stood before us, who's, who are here to support us. Thank you, all angels and archangels. And so it is. Amen. Let it be so. You can repeat after me. It's Russian I am. Я есть. Я езм. Аз езм. And we are one. И мы езм одно. Мы езм одно. Аз езм. I am love creating consciousness. Аз езм любовь, творящая изобилие. Actually, not consciousness, but abundance. I'm love creating abundance, who creates abundance. Аз езм любовь, творящая изобилие. Аминь. Ибо любовь. Okay, I feel a little different. Guys, type in the chat what you're feeling right now. Mm. Yeah, so after I'm feeling a bit lighter. It's what, 11:30 at night. I feel lighter. I feel a warmth in my heart area. Oh, yeah. Ah, what you feeling? Type in the chat. Mm. So I was able to get rid of fears just by asking Great Spirit to help me with it because I tried psychology, I just tried so many things. I tried mushrooms. I just, yeah, I just couldn't get rid of anything. Couldn't. I got to a dead end. So I just, at one point last year, after my second divorce, got on my knees in like not knowing where do I go from here. I was in very big depressed state, and I just got on my knees and I said, God help. I prior to that I was, atheist, but it was either uh, a suicide. Um, I had the rope nearby, and I just reached out in all tears, not running down, and like, God help, like, like, like I don't know what, like, just help. And I started feeling a little bit of this lightness that hopefully you're feeling, or well, I'm feeling right now. That little bit of discipline, that little bit of warmth in my heart area. And it started up a journey where I met this guy Radomir, and he was translating about quantum physics, that our wishes is antimatter that creates matter, and God is not out there but inside here, inside our hearts, and we actually create God because we need him, we want him, because so you know there's no objective reality, which is a mind fuck on its own. Sorry to use that word, but okay, because everybody out there runs with objective reality. When Trump gets to power, then. When the war in Ukraine finishes, then. When everybody thinks that when something external happens, then their life will change. And it's the biggest hoax. Oh, let's first say that everybody's right. So everybody's right. You're right, they're right, he's right, everybody's right. Okay. The question for humanity is, human being, does your belief, your righteousness, your right belief that's so right, it is you are right. But that belief that you're so right about, does it make you happy? Does it give you life force? Does it make you wiggle your bum and just dance like hip skipping, scopping, dancing on the street just because there's so much bliss running from you without any mushrooms, without ayahuasca, without any stimulants, just feeling bliss inside your heart. And if it does, if your belief gives that to you, you're not feeling any fear, you keep on generating abundance financially. Uh, Maybe not the mega millions, but you have shelter, you have food to eat, like everything is there. You're taken care of. If that's so, man, I bow down to you. Go and share the wisdom, share the truth, how you're doing it. But if your uh, belief does not make you thrive, then why do you believe in it? Because it doesn't have to be that. It can be anything. The phrase each to their belief is rings true here. So what you believe in, you'll have factual proofs and of that happening in your reality. All men are like that, a certain lady will say. And she'll get every single man exactly with like how she proclaims. To change belief, another reason we need God, the Great Spirit, by the way, is to change the beliefs. Because to change beliefs that have been encoded in us, I don't know, for definitely since the beginning of this life, and uh, I don't know how many thousands, it's just so deeply ingrained into the whole of humanity. So these programs of competition, and I don't know, like, although you know what I mean. That angry competition, that standing on somebody's head so one could raise oneself. By the way, that's how I ruined my relationship with my son. Every time we would play, and he would have fun, and he would start to uh, like, yeah, just open up his heart and laugh and have tremendous amount of fun. It's like a beast in me would kick in, and I would want to suppress him. How dare you, motherfucker, be happier than me? Ru- Yeah, my son and I haven't been speaking for 5 years. He's going to be turning 20 in December. So these things are very serious. Now, you can just type in if anybody else's relationship with their children is wonky or not, what they'd like it to be. Maybe it's only me. Maybe all your relationships are thriving. I don't know. I really truly hope so. So that's also started a deep search on myself, and I had to find the perfection in this thing that that I ruined the relationship with my son, which made me work on myself deeply, really deeply. And the good news is I just managed 2 weeks ago I also haven't been speaking to his mom, my first wife, my ex-wife. And 2 weeks ago we reconnected and we chatted so well for an hour and a half, and then we've been connecting ever since on daily basis. So what I'm talking about is already expressing and changing in the physical realm, but it was done, the inner work was done here, and I had to do it with the Great Spirit, with God. I couldn't do it any other way. I came to a freaking dead end where I nearly committed suicide last April. Yeah. Anyway, on a lighter note, and it is, we've got to speak about these things. I don't know what's it like in America. How deep are you able to talk about your feelings? But if we're not able to live those uncomfortable feelings, then what bioarchitecture we're talking about? Guys, I've changed 7 lands. I've got houses built all over the world in, like at workshops and this and that. I left my whole South African home. I walked out of it after 12 years of repayment and $100,000 worth of investment. I walked out of it, just got into a plane and was 2 suitcases and left South Africa. So during COVID, I haven't been back. So if we don't work through this stuff, we just keep on putting like tripping up, keep on tripping up, and it doesn't stop. And some trip up until all energy ends and they get to a dead end. They die an unhappy, sick, miserable life. So how do I know this works? Because I have, although I don't look like it now, it's obviously 11:30 at night. But I am pretty feeling a lot of discipline. And when I do fall down, I get up very shortly. Like sometimes could be 2 hours of just like feeling wonky, and I just start praying. And not just praying, I just like I name the feeling. Like yesterday I had this feeling of like suffocation and wasn't even able to breathe. And I just like sat on a couch and like, great spirit, please, I acknowledge that I'm feeling this suffocation and like I'll not make it. I've got this huge project of building communities, all over Russia and other parts of the world, and expanding Academy of Bioarchitecture into biomimicry and permaculture and shit, and doing it with kids and parents. So that's the whole new process. I was like this huge project. I was so overwhelmed that I was feeling like I could almost couldn't breathe. And I just named the feeling. I named it. Okay. And in the presence of great spirit, angels, archangels, yeah, Christ, I asked Christ to just please heal it. I just can't accept that I feel this. It's within me, but it's not entirely me, but it is a part of me because we're all one. So some part of me is feeling that. Yes, I accept it. And I ask Christ to heal it. And I tell you, not, it's like 10 minutes later, it's like fizzled out. I felt lightness again. I felt like spreading out. I felt this amazing expansion. I was able to go for a bicycle ride or walk, and it's like life just changed. I felt so good. So the difference now is that I don't get stuck in these down vortexes. I do understand that they're all part of life. So we're not definitely, it's not about euphoric completely all the time. Let's feel good and nothing else. No, it's not about that. It's about feeling all feelings and accepting all feelings. Two, so we could, as a result, start feeling way more disciplined. In fact, feeling love and bliss is our natural state. And in this natural state, our cells start to get young again. Our Because it's quantum physics. Let me leave you with one last piece, and then we'll end it on this note. And yeah, this experiment was particles and waves, so it depends on the observer whether the wave will quantum collapse into a particle. Now listen to this little thesis that's working, well, for me and for many others who adopted this methodology that I'm talking about. And the methodology is God within. There is no objective reality at all. We create everything with our wishes, which is the feminine aspect inside of us. Um, the creator, the masculine aspect creator, just does very specific doing very, like me coming and doing this uh, Zoom call with only 4 people watching right now. It's very specific action. Like from a mind, you can't explain it. But the last time I did this, the next day I had a call from Portugal that they wanted me to do this thing. They paid me $9,000 for a month of work to build this design that I was just showing you in Portugal. And I had a couple of consults immediately. So, and I didn't even do it for that. Even now, I'm not asking anything. I would love if you have check out my pre-order this blueprint that I was sharing with you, and I'll type it in chat. But I don't need anything from you. So it's like the Great Spirit um, takes care of me. Here in the chat, biveda.co/stellar, like interstellar, stellar, double L. Yeah. And I'm launching right now my design course, my 3D design course. And I provide 2 hours of support time, which can be split into 5 sessions. And plus, you'll be part of the chat that you can ask any questions as you go. Yeah, there's 2 links there, biveda.co/3D. It's a drafting course where I teach you how to draft on hand, on paper, and in 3D CAD. So let's get back to this part. So quantum physics, yeah. So when you get this bliss, why else do we need this prayer? Prayer, not meditation. I'm gonna be clear with you. It's not a meditation. Yeah, it's a bit of breath, just of course, to realign with the body. So it starts with a little bit of meditation, but in essence, it's a prayer. Um, Maybe we'll uh yeah, maybe we'll end with the prayer as well. But the reason that we need God and the reason that we're doing the prayer is because we start to create bliss in our heart area that spreads out through our whole body. And we quantum collapse waves into high quality particles. High quality particles, I mean like whatever, great new contacts, money, like everything. But we're not focusing on it. But our true wishes of our soul, uh, um, have this ability to, it's antimatter. Our wishes are antimatter. But there's such thing as anti wishes of like the counter wishes, like fears, like you want to live in a community, but you have 1,000 fears why you shouldn't be living in a community or what will happen in the community. So that your counter wishes, counter your fears, which is also wish, are stronger, and that's why your community is not manifesting. Yeah, as soon as you work through those counter wishes, counterproductive wishes, instantly or the next morning, something will happen and you'll be there because in quantum physics there's no time. But I'm probably overwhelming you right now, but it's this new belief I adopted and it like works like boom. And I'll be sharing more stories as I go. Yeah, let me know in the comments under this video if you want me to do these spontaneous. I mean, even if you watch them in recordings, it's all good. Let's end with a prayer. It's a prayer I translated word by word with like myself, so it really has the resonance because I didn't use AI or anything like that to translate it. So we're creating our reality. So it's a little paragraph just to for you to understand. I'll just dim the light, but so we're creating our reality with our word. Okay, close your eyes and observe in your consciousness, in your soul, in your heart, how your divine light, this light, God, is being projected, expressed out, the Great Spirit. And we begin to create our state with our word. We start to accompany this process by focusing our attention on it, on our heart area. And with our word, we code it or comment on it. As you begin to code your subconsciousness by your commenting on it, believing that it works, belief is everything. Then this process will activate through your words. So begin by focusing your intention inside your heart right now and repeat after me, and you should feel it shortly. Inhale, exhale with the mouth open. Inhale. Another exhale with the mouth open. Okay, and another one more. And throughout this prayer, just keep on exhaling with your mouth open. And if you have this impulse to don't, if you have this impulse to do this deep exhale, do it. Don't close your mouth and do it because you'll just recycle all the thoughts and head things in your head. Let it out. Okay, so repeat after me. If you feel the resonance with no words, if you don't feel, then don't repeat. By the strength given me from the source, by my will, by the wish of my soul, I open my heart for love. Inhale. Exhale with the mouth open. I discover in my heart the eternal source of life and my inviolable everlasting connection with it. Inhale. I'm being filled up with divine love, light, and life itself from my inner source that's within my heart as a projection and a continuation of our integral, vivifying source within me. Inhale. The frequency within my body awakens and rises higher and higher. I feel lightness within my body. I start to feel inspiration, infusion, and a serene joy for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I just feel this everlasting life within. Inhale. My vibrations and frequency are rising higher and higher. My external form, my body fine tunes in agreement with my inner essence in my appropriate tempo. I start to remember about my godly origin from our eternal singularity source and my divine purpose for this life. I accept myself totally for that who I already am. Inhale. All that is not there for me and does not align with my highest purpose, with deep gratitude, I release into the source. With gratitude, I let go of all that is not part of me, all that is foreign. Ugh. I thank it for our mutually beneficial experience. I let go of it completely, sending it into the source. I do not fight against it. I do not try and redo or alter myself. I simply let go of all that is not in resonance with me. I end all contracts, pacts, obligations that connected me to other creatures, people, substances, egregors, images, gods, fake gods. I return myself my full freedom. I return myself my full freedom, my freedom to be myself. I claim and return my entire whole soul, all my life force, all my will and strength of the Creator, and all that doesn't belong to me, I release with gratitude right now by my will, and my will is the law for everything that happens in my life. I let all these entities and energies go back to their source and their owners. Exhale, exhale all the air. Shh. Hold your breath. And as you inhale, say this. As I inhale, I breathe in from my spirit, my holy divine spirit. Breathe in deeply. Feel that. Take another deep breath. Spirit, come inside me. Great spirit, come inside me. I rebuild and recreate my inner unity and wholeness and wholesomeness. I forgive myself for everything. Inhale. Within the spirit of truth, the spirit of love, power, and chastity, in the Holy Spirit of the Father and our Lord Jesus Christ, or you can call it whatever name comes to you, God that you speak to, yeah. I transform and quantum leap to a higher level of reality right now. I claim and become aware of my divine path, my divine essence, and my divine game that I came here to play. I bravely and wholeheartedly open up to it. I bravely and with gratitude accept my path that my father and great mother and a great spirit opens up within me. I forgive myself for everything. Inhale. And I forgive all the people who have contacted me in any time in the past. I forgive them for everything as they played this scenario up for me. I love and accept our perfection within me and in our world and in all the people as the perfect creation of God, of our Creator, of our great Spirit. I realize and become aware of who I am, the way I am, the way that I am, in my perfection and wholeness. I honor, inhale, and thank myself for my path. And I bless and thank my path for myself. I thank you, Mother, Planet, for your wonderful gifts, which you abundantly provide our physical reality, our material physical body, and my material and physical body. I thank you, Great Spirit, and Christ. You can put any name of the creator that you feel. Our single life-giving source of all forms of love, energy of life, which you fill us every moment in time. And I thank myself for this choice to be myself, to be in unity with the God, with Creator, with the planet. I thank myself to be the life itself in my unique human body. I choose love. I choose unity. I choose to agree in harmony with all that is. I choose life giving strength and I choose eternal life within my unique human body. And my ability to choose any form at any moment of my life. Those divine games and my mission, which I freely accept to be part, to be myself playing my divine game of life. I accept my true essence. Inhale. I forgive myself for everything and I thank myself for all that I have or haven't done. And let it be so. I bless myself. I am, я есть, which is the level of the physical body. Я есмь, the bridge that connects me with my spirit. As есмь, which is also I am, but in the divine presence within me. And we are one. Мы есмь одно. We are unified whole. We are one rainbow of life. Let it be so. In the now and the ever present and always forever into the future. Amen. Okay, feel it out. Type in the chat box what you guys are feeling or in the comment section below. And let me know if you want to do more of these prayers, connections in the future. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, if this chat closes, you can just comment in the comments below. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna end it now. Yeah, I'll also post another link, bioveda.co. If you feel like doing some gratitude, it's always welcome. Yeah, there's the details there. Otherwise, I'm sending you much love, much truthfulness. May you find your true talents that you came here to express. I love you, my friends. Bye.